You belong on every ground your feet grace, so don't ever feel out of place. Take up space and belong. This earth is your birthplace. So in episode 5, it picks up where Benaya and Nicole is about to meet. And as soon as Benaya walks through the door, Nicole lights up. Like you can immediately see the physical attraction between the two of them. They hug each other. She holds his hand on the way walking back to the chair. Like she seems to be comfortable with him right away. This is her person. This is her person, and I knew that she that she chose Sam just because she didn't think that Benaya wanted to be with her or whatever, and she shouldn't have done that. She shouldn't have just chose nobody. If she didn't wasn't getting what she wanted from Benaya, she shouldn't have chosen anybody. But you know, she made a decision. She had to stand on her decision, but she apologizes to him and explains why she made her decision. She pretty much told him that she felt like she was pouring into him and he wasn't pouring back into her, and it didn't make her feel like he was ready to get married. And Benaya takes accountability for that. He apologizes to her for being so closed off. He tells her that he didn't want to show her that person. And he tells her, he was hurt by her decision or whatever, but he was thinking about it the whole way there. And he tells her he needs her to stand up. And like it's so cute, it's so sweet. I wasn't expecting him to come in the place with a ring, come prepared to propose, but he proposed to her. She accepts it. I'm happy. I'm happy sis picked up that fumble because they deserved happiness. And also I'm so happy she didn't, because a lot of time women, not just women, I feel like men will do it too, settle. They will settle because I made a decision, so I gotta stick with it because I made the decision. But I'm glad that she realized she made a mistake and she went and she picked up that ball that she fumbled and she made it right. I'm happy for her. I'm happy for them. So um it goes to Tom and Marie. Like the couples are like waking up the next day with each other. They're checking in. They're telling us whether they had sex or not. Everybody has sex, I think, except Jasmine and Bobby and Oli and Demi. If I'm not mistaken, I think they were the only two couples that didn't have sex or whatever. Tom and Maria are gossiping about Oli and Demi, and Maria says that Catherine says she broke it off with Oli. Tom says that Oli said that he broke it off with Catherine, and that is where the rumor started from. And I don't even know how Catherine even heard about that if they weren't meeting up. So obviously they were seeing each other, right? Obviously, because they hadn't met up yet. Catherine, while her and Freddie are like having breakfast in the pool, she brings up Oli and says that she wants to confront him because he's going around telling people that he broke it off with her and it doesn't sit well with her and he's a terrible person for saying it. Is not that deep. It doesn't matter which one of y'all broke it off with each other. Y'all are not together. He chose somebody else and he was going to choose Demi regardless. I don't care how he feels about her, how he feels about how she looked. He was going to choose Demi regardless. Okay? He was going to choose her regardless. That's where he was leaning. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who said what, who broke it off with who. And why are you so pressed? I kind of feel like Catherine still have that what if thing, that what if factor about Oli, and she's still curious about him. And I feel like she's still interested in him because she act like she can't keep her mind off him. You literally are standing in front of this beautiful man and you're talking about somebody else. Freddie tells her that like he basically like it's pointless for you to even care about that. Like why you even care about that? It's pointless. It just seems like a pride thing. Like that's not something you should care about. But if you need the closure, then whatever you do, I stand by whatever you want to do. And I wish he would have been like, if you start a conversation with that nigga, I'm done. I wish he would have said that. That may have been a little bit extreme, but I don't care, because it's like, why do you really want to talk to him? I don't believe it has anything to do with that, because who are you trying to prove something to? Who cares who broke it off? You shouldn't care. You got a man. Oli and Demi, oh, I already said they haven't had sex. Demi is nervous that Catherine is Oli's type. She's already comparing the two of them to each other and saying that she feels like she's more of Oli's type. It's annoying to me, but I also understand, I guess. The couples meet. The producers ask Oli how he feels about how Catherine looked, being messy, and he tells them that he feels like she's a beautiful girl. She looks exactly how he expected her to look. And I don't understand what he means by that, because to me, Catherine has a basic face. There's nothing about her face that makes me feel like, oh my god, she is so gorgeous, she's so beautiful, or whatever. This is not me saying she ugly. I don't think she ugly. But what exactly are we judging her by? Are we judging her by her body, or are we judging her by her face? Because if we're going by a face, nothing really stands out to me about her. Like, so like, and if you comparing both of them to each other, like I said, what do y'all be comparing things to? What makes Catherine more desirable than Oli? Because if we're comparing faces, Catherine has the more basic face to me. And when I say basic, I mean like there's nothing that really stands out. Like when I look at her, like for instance, the eyes, the lips, the nose, whatever. There's nothing that stands out to me. But I just have a feeling it's really just about body type. It's about body type, and she's the more gorgeous woman because she's thinner. And I feel like that's really what it is. Like that's why I say whenever people say that somebody is whether somebody is attractive or not, it confuses me, because like, what are you comparing? Yes, I can look at somebody and tell say whether I find them attractive, but I can find something attractive about everybody. I can find something attractive about everybody. For me, it's more so about the emotional connection. It's like I have studied what people finds less attractive and what people finds more attractive, and it's usually smaller features. Now big lips is a thing that a lot of women want, but that wasn't always the case. I feel like the darker skin, the bigger features, the bigger body types are usually the things that people say isn't as attractive as being thinner or having the small facial features and stuff like that. Like, I don't get it. I kind of feel like you can find beauty in everybody if you want to, but because y'all minds are so like clouded by societal standards of beauty that you can't even see beauty in everybody, because you feel like there's only one standard of beauty, and that is crazy to me, because we're all so diverse and so different. So how can there be one standard? But whatever. And I also feel like the reason why Catherine's she looks basic to me, probably because I don't like her. I judge people's looks off of their personality and like how I feel about them, their character. I'm not even gonna lie. So when it comes to me saying her face is basic, it's because I think she's just a basic person. She's a typical girl who's used to getting picked over everybody, and in this one instance, this girl that she feels like isn't as attractive as her is getting the guy that she wants. She hates it. She hates it. It would make her so happy if Oli and Demi's relationship fails because he went with her, and like, how dare you choose her over me? And I don't like her, and that's why she's basic to me. I'll be honest. That's what I judge people by. I judge by character, and I judge by the vibes that I'm picking up off of you. And if I feel like you have an ugly personality, you're gonna be ugly to me. I don't care how you look. If I feel like you have a great personality, you're going to be attractive to me. I don't care how you look. That's how I judge people. But I guess everybody can't be like me. But it annoys me that Demi doesn't think that she's beautiful. It really does. And you can see her insecurities shining through, and I feel like insecurities can be a turn off. Like, I would be turned off by somebody who doesn't think that they deserve me, not because I don't think that they deserve me, but because they don't think it. And there's really nothing you can do to convince somebody who already have decided that. And I'm not about to spend my time in a relationship trying to ease your insecurities. I'm not doing it. Like, I am not. There's nothing wrong with reassuring a person, but I'm not about to be have everything that I do criticized, and you comparing yourself to people that you think that I'm attracted to, and just making up things in your head, and then I have to reassure you that those things are not true. I'm not doing it, because I'm a very secure person. I don't ask for somebody to do that for me, and I don't want to do it for somebody. It's a lot of work, and absolutely not. I'm okay. But the couples meet each other or whatever. Everybody is being introduced to each other. They're hugging each other and stuff. Oli and Catherine hug, and you can tell that they want to say more, both of them, to each other. And I'm not gonna lie, it's annoying me a little bit. But so Oli and Catherine go and talk, and she asks him if he told someone that she he broke it off with her, and he's kind of confused at first. And I kind of feel like Oli just said that he said it, or like she went back and told the rest of the group that he apologized for lying. And no, he didn't. He said he didn't remember saying it, but if he did say it, then he apologized because it wasn't true. He didn't say I lied. Like, yeah, I remember saying that. My bad. I lied. I apologize for lying. That's not what came out of his mouth. Nicole already rubbing. I mean, Catherine already rubbing me the wrong way because she lying. Both of them liars. Both of them are liars. But after that, I felt like they should have just walked away from each other. But of course they did not. Now they want to know, what do you think about me? Did I live up to your expectations? Not America. Y'all care about looks way too much. Y'all care about looks way too much. Y'all care about physical appearance way too much, and it be clouding your judgment. But he made some comment about, like, you saw me and you were just like, okay, whatever. I was, they asked each other what did they think, and he said that she's a pretty girl. She tells him that he looks good, but she didn't expect him to have a beard. And he's like, is that a good or bad thing? And she said it's a good thing. To be honest, I don't care what else they said to each other, but they basically are like flirting. And then he like want to hug it out. They stand up, hug it out, and go back to their people. She go over to Jasmine and them and tell them that he said he lied and it was a lie. She goes back to Tom. It was Tom and Maria, and he said that he lied and he apologized, and that's not what happened, unless they cut it out or something, because that ain't what he said. He said he like literally frowned at her like, this is what you pulling me aside for. But he tried to like keep his cool, and I kind of feel like he just said, I don't remember saying that, but if I did, I apologize or whatever, because it wasn't true. I think he really did that because he wanted to move past whatever that situation was, so he could know how she felt about him, like, just like a nigga. But while they are talking, Jasmine is like looking over there and like asking Demi if she wants to look, and like, do you want to look, and like how you feel about them talking. And Demi is trying to play it cool. She's trying to like mind her business and not overthink about what's going on. She's trying to play it cool, but Jasmine is making it really hard. And I don't understand what she wanted to accomplish out of that. Like, did you want Demi to be jealous? Did you want her to be mad? You want to start a drama? You want to start drama, whatever. I don't know, but like she kept asking her questions, and Demi is trying to hold it together. And so Oli finally comes over to Demi. He doesn't say anything about the conversation that they had. Um, she's waiting for him to say something, but he didn't. He goes over, he talks to Bobby. Bobby says something to him, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna talk to you about that a little later. And then they finally do talk, and he's telling him what happened. And like they're talking about, Bobby is talking about how he saw Catherine checking Oli out and looking at him a certain type of way. And he like, okay, so I'm not the only one who saw that, so I guess I wasn't tripping. Validating his ego, stroking his ego. It's unnecessary, but whatever. And they talk, and he tell Bobby what happens. But when he goes back over to Demi, and she asks him like, "Are you gonna talk about the conversation? Like what happened between y'all?" He like, I just want to put that in the back of my mind. You talk to this man about the situation, but you can't talk to this person that you proposed to. Okay, my eyes. I got my eyes on you, Oli. I got my eyes on you. He gonna piss me off, bro. But Demi is clearly bothered, but she's trying to shake it off while they're like the meeting is still going on. Benaya and Nicole show up, and everybody is so happy to see them. They ask them what happened, and they tell them what happened. And they're celebrating them. They're happy, but you can literally see Demi sitting there in the crowd of them, and she is not there mentally. She is not there mentally. You could tell that she is bothered by what happened, but she's trying to keep her cool so she doesn't look jealous or insecure, but she's insecure. And I kind of feel like him not clearing things up makes it worse. So everybody hang out for a little while before they go to the villa and go to their rooms and get ready for bed or whatever. Um Oli and Demi have a conversation about what happened. He says that she got quiet, like, is she okay? She kind of is trying to get him to tell her what was going on, and she like asking questions to trying to get him to answer them because he's not being forthcoming with what happened. But he ends up telling her that there was nothing flirty about his interaction with Catherine, which is a lie, and that she didn't have anything to worry about. He's focused on their connection and not about what Catherine and Freddie got going on, and that she doesn't have to worry because he's never felt nearly what he's felt for her, for Catherine. And saying that, he with her, he want to be with her, and his feelings are with her. My whole thing is, why haven't y'all had sex yet? My whole thing is, why haven't y'all had sex yet? Like, I know he keeps saying that he wants to make sure that they have the emotional connection, but y'all built that in the pods. Like, why haven't y'all had sex yet? That's what I want to know. Like, I don't know. I want to believe that Oli is a good guy, but there are a lot of guys that act just like Oli and they don't be good guys. Like, they will disguise themselves as good guys, but they don't be that. And it's unfortunate that people can't just be upfront about who they are, but they will pretend to be something to get what they want out of a person and then throw you away like trash. But I hope I'm wrong. I really do want to be wrong. I want Demi to be happy. I want everybody to be happy. I want all of the couples to be happy. Oli and Catherine and that little thing they got going on, they need to stop putting energy into that. They need to stop it. They both are committed to two other people, and they need to stop it. The more that you put energy into it, the worse things get. And he told her that they weren't being flirty, but they were. They were being flirty. Very flirty. They were talking about stuff that was pointless. Also, Bobby told Jasmine what Oli told him, so you already know that that's gonna be some drama. Because of course, Jasmine is gonna come back and tell Demi what Bobby said, because that's just the type of person that Jasmine is. She does too much. She seems like one of those girls that be all in her friend's business, like too much. So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a blow up for that whole thing. Um, but yeah, this episode is pretty good too. Like I'm, interested in seeing how the couples progress, and I'll just keep doing my reviews. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this episode. If you've seen the full thing, you can't spoil it for me. If you want to talk about what you saw in the comments, what you think, it's fine. We can talk. I'm still gonna watch it, and it's not gonna be spoiled. But thank you for watching. Bye. Before you go, check out my website at srgrahamwrites.org and subscribe to my mailing list to get exclusive updates on works in progress, other news, and blog posts. Thank you.